First Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Yahweh be the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai be the name of his beloved Son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names in the Lashwan Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great Muslim, and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm back with another lesson through the spirit of Prophet Yahweh Shema Shai. And the title I'm going to give this lesson is Nothing Tops This. Okay? Nothing tops this. Alright? And this that I'm speaking of, alright, is Yahweh Shema Shai perfecting us. Making us totally righteous. Reprogramming us, man, to where we'll never go off again. Alright? Us being taken out of this flesh and becoming gods. We'll never die again. Never have a wicked, negative thought. Never get sick. Never have sorrow. None of that, man. Nothing tops that, man. Nothing in this world. Nothing that Esau Edom can offer. Nothing. Nothing tops Yahweh Shema Shai changing us and making us completely righteous as a people, man. Nothing tops that, man. Okay, so I wanted to start here with Romans the 7th chapter. Okay, because this is what we're experiencing down here in this flesh, man. All right, the scriptures refer to it as the chains of darkness. All right, we want to be right. We desire to be perfect. In our spirit, we desire to be 100% righteous, man. But that's not the case down here, man, on this earth, being in this flesh right now. That's not the case. But hey, we're waiting on the Lord to return so that change can happen. Okay? And this is how the Lord set it up too. This is how Yahweh Shema Shai set it up right now. This is the condition of the battle right now. All right? The spirit warring against the flesh. All right? This is Romans 7 and 14. It says, I'm going to kind of run through it real quick. It says, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. All right, this is Paul speaking. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Right, being trapped in this flesh. Certain times the flesh will pull you to do something that you later on is like, what the hell was I thinking? But this, hey, you come to understand in the truth that, hey, this flesh is a demon, man. If you can understand it, this flesh right here, man, is something else. It has all type of lust and craves, that the spirit don't have. All right. It says, if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good. Now then, it is no more I that do it, right? But sin that dwelleth in me, right? We're like the Apostle Gabar breaks down, we're inherently sinful being in this flesh, man. I'm gonna keep reading because Paul breaks it down. It's kind of plain, It says, now it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. Okay, and this is why we need grace. This is why we need Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because hey, we ain't got it in this flesh. We ain't got it, man. We keep the laws to the best of our ability, man. But there's no way of being 100% being in this flesh, man. There's no way. Satan attacks your mind, demons attack your mind, all type of shit, man. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, right? We want to do the right thing, man. We want to do, we want to be perfect, man. As Yahweh Shai said, right? Be perfect even as my Father is perfect in heaven. We want to be perfect, man. We have that desire within us. It says, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not. For the good that I would not, I do. For the good that I would, for the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. Right? Being in this flesh, man. That's how it goes. You know? Now, if I do that which I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. All right? So it's always that fight there, you know? Let me read some of the NLT. Let's see what the NLT says. Going back to 14 in the NLT, it says, so the trouble is not with the law, for it is spiritual and good. The trouble is with me, for I am all too human, a slave to sin. Facts. You know? I don't really understand myself. For I want to do I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate, being in this flesh. But if I know that what I am doing is wrong, this shows that I agree that the law is good. So I am not the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. And I know that nothing good lives in me. That is, in my sinful nature, you see? This flesh has a sinful nature, man. And when we were in the world, we didn't understand this. You know, we didn't really understand, you know, the difference between the spirit and the flesh. You know, we were just following after the flesh. We had no idea. See, but now we understand the fight. We understand the battle. Okay? It says, I want to do what is right, but I can't. I want to do what is good, but I don't. I don't want to do what is wrong, but I do it anyway. See, that's why we need to be delivered, man. That's why we need to be changed. That's why we so earnestly desire the day of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We desire the return of our Lord, man, so we could be done with this flesh, man. You know, we could be done with this battle within ourselves. It says, but if I do what I don't want to do, I'm not really the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. All right, now let me go back to the KJV. All right, at 21 it says, I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. You see, that's sin. The evil is present within. The evil is present within your flesh. Certain lust and desire. That's why you gotta refrain from your appetites being in this flesh. You gotta apply discipline being in this flesh, because this shit, if you just let it take over, it's gonna destroy you. And look at the people in the world; their flesh has destroyed them, completely consumed by that flesh. You know. I'm gonna read some more of this, and then I'm gonna jump to the NLT. It says, "For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man." Right, our spirit is naturally inclined to doing right after what Yahweh Shema Shai is pleased with. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. Oh, wretched man that I am. This is how Paul was feeling, and this is how we all feel, man. Oh, wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? And it's gonna be how Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna deliver us out of these damn bodies, man. This vile flesh. All right, Yahweh Shai gonna come and change us, man. Like I opened up with 1 Corinthians the 15th chapter, man. Okay. So let me go back to the NLT right here. It says 21. I've discovered this principle of life, that when I want to do what is right, I inevitably do what is wrong. I love the Most High's law with all my heart, but there is another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to the sin that is still within me. You know, we can't get it right 100%. You know, sometimes you're going to slip up and fall. The scriptures speak of that, right? A just man falls 7 times, because we in this flesh, man. You have great men in the scriptures, great men, you know, high men in the spirit that made mistakes, man, that went off. But that's the flesh, okay? And the Lord about to perfect this, man. We about to be reprogrammed. The Lord made us like this. Scripture say the creature was subject to vanity, man. The Lord had it set up for us to be dealing with this battle. It says, oh, what a miserable person I am. Who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? It says, going back to KJV, I thank the Most High through Yahweh Shai our Lord. So then with the mind, I myself serve the law of the Most High, but the flesh, the law of sin. You see? The NLT says, thank the Most High. The answer is in Yahweh Shai our Lord. So you see how it is. In my mind, I really want to obey the Most High's law, but because of my sinful nature, I am a slave to sin. Okay, and we're not slaves to sin completely, it's just we're in this flesh. We're trapped in this flesh. Okay? But all that's about to change. That's why Paul referred to it as a mystery. I show you a mystery. We're going to be changed, man. We ain't going to be in the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be on earth. It's just a kingdom, Yahweh Shai's kingdom, all right, with his people, the Israelites. All right, we ain't going to be on this earth, walking in this sinful flesh. Nah, man. Nope. The scriptures speak of a new covenant where the Lord's going to put his laws within us. And that's just going to be our every move. Every move is going to be righteous. Every thought is going to be righteous. Everything's going to be on point, man. All right? The ones that's going to have to deal with that battle are you heathens. All right? You're going to have to deal with that battle. You're going to be tempted by Satan to do evil. Not us. We're going to be on point with our power 100%. All right? This is Psalms 119. It looks a bit weird, but I'll read the KJV, all right, 4 through 6, and then I'll read the NLT. Psalm 119 and 4, it says, Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently, right? Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. All right, now NLT says, You have charged us to keep your commandments carefully, right? Oh, that my actions would consistently reflect your decrees. That's what we want. We want to be perfect, perfect according to the will of Yahweh Shai Shai. Keeping the law perfect, just being perfect, man. Like Yahweh Shai was. Yahweh Shai is the only one with that glory. He came on this earth in sinful flesh and was perfect. Now you have these Christians out here. They know, they have an idea that the Lord was perfect, but what made him perfect? The fact that he didn't sin. But they'll tell you that the law don't matter. But sin is what? Breaking the Most High's law. So that don't make sense. You know that the law is perfect, but yet you say that we don't have to keep the laws. Come on, man. So it says, oh, that my actions would consistently reflect your decrees. Then I would not be ashamed when I compare my life with your commandments, you see? So we strongly desire to be perfect, strongly desire to be, righteous, man, completely, man, unlike in this world, man, that's why I title it, Nothing Tops This, because you got to do all type of wickedness, to get to the top of this world. You got to worship Satan, ultimately, do all type of abominable acts. What's the point of getting all of this shit? And you lose your own soul, like Yahweh Shai said. You still got to die. You still could get sick. What's the point? Scripture say death is better than a bitter life. Let me get that, man. But this life is bitter over here on this side, man. It's Sirach 30 and 14. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body, right? You have rich men in this world that are afflicted in their body. But when the Lord sets us back on top, we ain't gonna have no ailments. We ain't gonna have no we're not gonna be afflicted in this body. We're not gonna get sick. We're not even gonna get old. It says, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. And the Lord's going to give us that, man. He's going to give us a strong body. All right? We're going to be perfect, man. Inside and out. No blemishes, nothing. It says, there is no riches above a sound body and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life and continual sickness, right? And being over here in America, man, being on this side of the earth under Esau, Edom, hey, that's a bitter life. No matter if you got so-called money or not, you live in a bitter life, man, if you're an Israelite. So later for this world, man. Later for anything that Esau can offer in this fucking world. This shit is bitter as hell. So death is better than a bitter life, man. We don't want none of this shit. And then the people still gotta, these people still die. You still die, man. When the Lord set us up, we never gonna die. And what that one in Ecclesiastes where it speaks of men not knowing the time of their death. All right. Ecclesiastes 9:12. For man also knoweth not his time, right? His time of death. Even as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them, right? Speaking of death. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Men don't even know when you're going to die. So you could get at the top of this world, and then the Lord could take you out. Or shit, the Lord could have Esau take you out, and sacrifice you or whatever it be, man. There's many examples of that. But in the kingdom, we ain't going to have to deal with that. All right? We ain't dealing with that. Revelation 20. Is it 21? Let me take this off. Here we go. Revelation 21:4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, man. We ain't gonna never cry again. And their sorrow and there shall be no more death. You see? We're never gonna die again, man. Never have to mourn over losing a loved one. None of that, man. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. That's going to be a former thing. So nothing tops what Yahweh Shema Shai is going to give us, man. Nothing. All right? Nothing tops it. And it's going to start with Yahweh Shema Shai protecting us, in these troubled times. And then Lord's will, Yahweh Shai delivering us and being changed in a twinkling of an eye. That's what more can you ask for, man? What more can you ask for? All right? Ezekiel 36:24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all the countries and will bring you into your own land, the land of Israel. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and you shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. You see? And I will take away the stony heart. That's what we're dealing with now. That's why we have that battle within ourselves. Because we're not able to keep the law of the Lord 100%. It says, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. You see? The Lord going to reprogram us. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. Okay? So we're going to be 100% righteous, 100% perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the Lord's going to forever be pleased with us, man. What more can you ask for, man? And the Lord going to give us power and authority over you nations, man. Over the earth. Over the universe, man. So when you have that mindset, this world is whack. This world is whack without it, but when you have it, it's like, man, it's everything here is whack. This is Isaiah 60:21. Thy people also shall be all righteous, man. Imagine that. Imagine Jake being 100% righteous. All Jake knowing who they are. You know? We're so used to only a few of us knowing who we are, man. You know? Thy people also shall be all righteous. You know, no more gang banging, no more murdering each other, no more lies, no more adultery, no more fucking idol worship. All is going to serve you how about Shem outside. You know? No more lost Jakes, man. No more pain, no more suffering. Okay, all Jake is gonna be happy, shining and smiling. Come on, man. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in its time. You see? So even the Father wants this, you know? So we just waiting for a few prophecies, man, and we know our Lord gonna come back, man, and take us out of this fucking nightmare, and, you know, and heal us, man, and, you know, make us righteous, man, 100%, you know? So nothing tops this, man. Nothing tops this. Nothing tops being 100% righteous, being perfect, you know? It's going to happen to all of our people, you know? So Lord's word is edifying, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Until next time, Shalom.